love is based on terms and conditions, and it's not worth it sacrificing or going all out for. Okay. You understand?
So right now, on a new definition, you say love terms and conditions too for the inside. Right? So say nobody go cheat somebody, nobody go mafia somebody, nobody go bore, nobody hatred go come. Then things all come inside. Yeah.
That be all.
Sweet. People go hate you. They go hate you, Rob. Say, kwafu ye kwasa for pa.
Housemates.
Yes, big mama.
How is the preparation?
So far, so good.
Very well. You have 5 minutes to meet up in the lounge. Okay. Bella, Ruth. Bella, Ruth, and Sandra, adjust your microphones. You are not audible at this time.
Charlie, this point, I want to make this list of subjects because it will be the third point. So I want to said that the second allegedly carried out by usually by the military man in human and other man was wait, I won't make them very brief.
So I mean, if I will read here, fine, but
you don't go read it.
I don't go read it.
Well, watch them explain.
This one me I will take.
Oh, the third, the last one.
Yes, because you see, say where you go do first point, second point. So I do the thing and then I can understand. Yes. So I don't want to make you. I don't go read though, but like you say you watch you watch you go try to do the results. Then they try generate on. After now we not finish the lab is thing.
Maybe you don't want to add it again.
Okay, so we can try the results for this one. So
the Abraham issue. How you start them? I don't start them one way. Go long and small before the. So say it will be for 5 minutes. So I no go get minutes. In as much as I go talk, I'm slow. So it was said that the killing was allegedly carried out by men said to be, because right now we not talk say, we talk the military man in loved one on his way to visit his loved one or girlfriend. No, his loved one.
Quitting their job, like do quitting their job.
Right.
Yeah. So wait, are you doing sacrificing career?
Goals and ambitions.
Okay, so that is
It's with Bella.
It's okay, sir.
Yeah.
So it was said the killing was allegedly carried out by this. You understand? Because the other man will come. So the human was lynched to death on his way to visit. I mean, he wasn't lynched. Or yeah, he lynched. He was on his way to visit his loved one, which was later said to be another man. So it was so now the killing, because states say killing, then talks say it was allegedly done by the parents relationship and stuff. The sacrifice.
Whatever you do, it's not by force. Whatever you do, we didn't send you. Yeah. We did not send you. Do everything really.
And his work, because when by work ethics.
Why are you saying you're sacrificing?
What are you saying? Housemates, to the lounge. Now.
Right now, with the confusion in the head. Yeah. Oh, make no worry. See, if you take another paper, take for them. Not the person will say, the right plain take. You finish, I go can add.
Add the food for one paper in back.
This is strategy.
No fit. No fit.
No, no, you go.
Vibe, so
She says, she's fine, so you might say.
I be they didn't expect it. They didn't expect it. So like,
The tap set with the flow. You go if they come. You go actually go pick. Maybe I just go pick. You meant to that will not say I'll do
You know we get a time.
video.
They
Put it right up. Eight. Go ahead.
Go ahead. One side. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Make them sit whatever they want.
I knew he's the one who's going to stand there.
make them sit wherever they want. Hey, written 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets. Hey,
Once you put it right.
look, flash within my eyes.
oh Charlie, I don't know what they can talk about.
Spare us the sentiment.
Hey, Grace.
Hey. So why is still right?
Shaman.
Take Mama hasn't told us to stop.
But we are given a class to
Obviously, we
perform.
always get a bad thing, so that's not how we are.
Really must like.
There's a different. This one. No, not this. We have a different color or something. Yeah. And I this will the fish.
Opportunity now. Oh. We get time, oh.
No, stop yet.
Housemates,
Yes, big mama.
the gentlemen on one side, the ladies on the other side. It's time for your debate.
Rudolph, come here.
Maybe they will. Why then they solve WASI questions? Why?
I thought Bella was coming to stay. Please, let me use the pen.
No writing anything, sir.
Where's the other paper? Please give me my paper.
What did you watch?
Me, I never watch anything. I'm cutting my hair.
Yeah,
Are you done?
The three of you are still talking.
Housemates,
Yes, big mama.
today's debate is on the subject matter. Love always means sacrificing something for your partner. Love always means sacrificing something for your partner. The ladies are arguing for the motion, and the gentlemen are arguing against the motion. Gentlemen, who is your principal speaker?
Rudolph Jato.
Jato, you are the principal speaker.
Yes, Big Mama.
Jato,
Big
who
Mama.
are your supporting speakers?
Kodak and Etonam.
Very well. Jato,
Big Mama.
Kodak, Etonam.
Yes, Big Mama.
Guess up.
Ladies, who is your principal speaker?
Same question every day.
Oh, change what?
The second speaker, I think Big Mama has an.
So what? We know it matter. If you change team, you
Grace.
change team.
Hello, Big Mama.
Who are your supporting speakers?
We have Bella and then Loveling.
Very well. For your first debate, the men went first.
Yes, Big Mama.
So for this debate, the women will go first.
Thank you, Big Mama.
Your principal
I like
speaker
that.
will have 10 minutes.
Yes.
The first supporting speaker will have 5 minutes, and the second supporting speaker will have 2 minutes. And then you can pick one amongst you to give your concluding argument. Is that clear?
Yes, Big Mama.
It's not for me, sir, it's for your life.
Sorry about that. I was listening to you.
Why you go dig it?
No jollof.
Who counting?
Housemates, Sandra and Ruth.
Yes, Big Mama. Yes, Big Mama.
No, everything they here. Just a big point for 2 minutes.
Go downstairs to have your microphones checked. Sandra and Ruth.
Watching on your guy, Habibi over you talk better and you come disagree to the fact that land is sacrifice. Always means a sacrifice and for someone you understand. So you pick the whole 3 points now, because me I will take the love is pain alone. So I feel plus the Abraham story now, then you come. Because I can't look at
Okay, me have a few eyes something in your life.
you talk. Because then it will pain them themselves. This is what I talked as if, so to speak, sacrificing, loving your person, or sacrificing the army of the sacrifices and work and his life to be past that. At the end of the day, pain was inflicted.
On his family, and the personality as well.
That's the explanation of like love content in terms of conditions to stay. So how does it explain this?
All the points we make, they fit enter everywhere. So it depends on how you will take up place.
they slowly overlook the fact that we provide them more things. We go still become robots.
Yeah, you use for an indent.
Yeah.
Still telling people are good for the benefits of love, not specifically for love. Mario Muni.
You know, it's not true. Like,
What am I doing?
you know that what you are saying, you are just doing it because it's a debate. And
Because-
you know, say you have to do it. You know we are right. You don't even start at
What is the right?
Should we allow people to win?
What is the right you are talking
Should we
about?
allow people to win?
That is why, before the debate will end, just clear what to there, because the war is about to, yeah. I know that will come and say, it's just a debate, oh. It's just a debate, it's not coming to
So we are building a point upon facts, not reality. Even though if it's reality, can matter what's the right or make you know.
I don't know whether this thing makes sense, but at the end of the day, he was in a situation where there was love and sacrifice. This was sacrifice. Abraham was hungry and counted Abraham.
after the debate, I had to break up. The relationship will end today.
Because we get 4.3, unlike the other day, we get 4, we like 2.
Say anything you want to say. Say anything you want to say.
So they had to, oh yeah, we go, but that's one way we find the celebration.
Why? See what you want.
No,
6 papers.
it's one paper that she's just transferring the other.
Is he going to read out?
Yeah. Is he going to? I don't know.
Are you going to read out?
No, he doesn't know. She doesn't know read out or
Anyhow,
want
she
to.
delivered it.
Maybe she will hang
We
on
delivered
this
it,
thing.
like,
As long as we are
so
passing
I
the
know.
message, we are passing.
Housemates,
Thank you, Mama.
resume your positions on the couch. It's time to start the debate.
You say resume your position.
Is everyone here?
Yes, Big Mama.
Very well.
Walk around. Walk.
So the women start
With this thing.
with this debate. Your principal speaker will stand up and face everybody, read out the topic, read out the position of the team, whether you're speaking for or against the motion, and make your submission. You will have 10 minutes.
I'm going.
Grace, you're on.
Explain your points. Stand and shake.
So I should read the topic first. Love always means sacrificing something. Love always means sacrificing something for your partner.
Are you speaking for or against the motion?
For the motion, please.
Your time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairperson, panel of judges, big mama of the house, accurate timekeeper, fellow co-debaters, my fellow housemates, cherished viewers, I am Grace Mabanateria, and my team and I are for the motion that love always means sacrificing something for your partner. Someone might ask, what is love? Love is kind. Love is patience. Love is empathy. Love is forgiving. And above all, love is sacrifice. People have different meaning for love depending on what it means to them most at times. Now, sacrifice, the definition I, Grace, can give to it is that one going out of his or her own ways and means to do something for people without considering the consequences it may bring. Now, let me take you down to the Bible on how God sacrificed his only begotten Son to come and die on the cross just so he can reconcile us sinners and the Father. And you can find that in John 3:16. We can also use Abraham and Isaac's situation to envision what love means. Though Abraham had only one son, when God asked him to sacrifice him, he never thought twice about doing so, just to show his love to the Father and to please him. And also, we all know God is love. And now to my first point. We have people sacrifice their careers, goals, and ambitions so they can be with the people they love. A woman can be a doctor, and sometimes just for the betterment of a family, decide to quit a job and become housewives just so they can have time to cater for their husbands and their kids and the entire family as a whole. Some too end up selling their properties just so they can help their partners financially, or sometimes so they can use it for marriages or for financial stability. We all know how it feels like when the woman's side of the family is rich and the man's side of the family is poor and they want to be together. Mostly we have women selling their property or investing their own monies in their marriages just so the marriages or whatever relationship they have can hold. We have some too sacrificing their luxury and their comforts just so they can be with the men they love. We have people coming from rich homes. A man could come from a rich home, a woman could come from a rich home, and sometimes the partner might not come from a rich home, but just because they want to be with that particular person, they might leave the comfort of their homes and their luxury just so they can be with that particular partner. We also have people ending up donating their vital body parts sometimes just so they can save the lives of their partner or the people they love. We have people donating their kidneys and their bone marrow these days just so they can save their partners or their loved ones from leukemia and all that. And we can actually cite the Selena Gomez situation that happened 2 years ago where she was suffering from leukemia, but a friend, just because she loved Selena Gomez so much, she sacrificed one of her kidneys just so they could save Selena's life. We also have some people, it could either be a man or a woman, sleeping with people who are not actually their partners just so they can get money or sometimes receive gifts from them. Some sleep with other people's husband or people who are not their partners for cars, for houses, for anything. It could be for a phone, just so they can support their partners financially or in whatever way. Some people today want to see their men or their partners at a certain kind of level, and just because they feel they are lower, they would go all their way or to the extent of sleeping with people just so they could get money to, you know, help push their partners to that level they wish to see them at. That's all. No. I want to call Bella. You say? You say?
Grace,
Yes, big mama.
are you still on the floor? Are you still making your submission?
No, please. I want to call Bella to come and add to what I already said.
Bella is your supporting speaker. She will have her turn. Are you done with yours?
Yes, please. I'm done.
You may take your seat now. Thank you for your submission.
She should have. Bella, it's not your turn.
Relax.
Romeo and Juliet is not here.
It's in you. Mine, I don't have anything that concerns me. Jaro.
Housemates,
Yes, Big Mama.
gentlemen,
Yes, big mama.
Jato, you are the principal speaker. You're up.
All be lie. All be lie. It no go work. It no go work. It no go work.
Jato,
Yes, big mama.
state your topic, state the position of your team,
Yeah, we can hear.
and go.
Please, we cannot really hear you. No, she's not audible enough.
Housemates,
Yes, Big Mama.
can you hear me?
Yes,
The
Big
topic
Mama.
now. Can you where the topic?
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible. You are audible.
Very well. Jato,
Big mama.
state your topic, state the position of your team, and go.
Madam Chair, panel of judges, accurate timekeepers, fellow debaters, fellow housemates. The topic for today's debate is love always means sacrificing something for your partner. I would start with this before I let all of you know our stance, okay? Now, love, I want to explain love to all of you. Love is actually defined as a genuine feeling for someone or towards someone which always does not demand sacrificing for the person. Then again, I want you all to understand what sacrifices means. Good. Now, sacrifice means going all in or going out of your way to provide something for someone or to make somebody feel comfortable without the implications or the repercussions thereof. Okay. And then the reason to why in today's world people act cold is because of the sacrifices they have made to other people. Yeah. So we therefore are not in support of the motion that love is always what? It's always what? Love is always sacrificing something for someone.
You guys are complaining.
Love is always sacrificing something for someone. These are the following reasons we believe love is not always sacrificing something for someone. One, love breeds hatred and betrayal. Sure. Now, biblically, we all know the story of Cain and Abel. Yes. And Abel, right? Now, Cain and Abel, they all actually presented, or they were all allowed to make sacrifices to God, okay? Sure. And then whilst they were making these sacrifices, God actually was pleased with the sacrifices of Abel, which, I mean, at the end of the day, Cain developed hatred for Abel and then killed Abel at the end of it all. You get it? Now, if you could all remember or could all recall the story of a policeman who allegedly shot his girlfriend 5 times to death. Yeah. You could all recall this issue. Yes. Now, these are the reasons. I mean, the reason to why the policeman shot the lady was because of the sacrifices he made. The sacrifice could be a monetary fund or other benefits that the lady enjoyed. Yes. Now,
what is your problem?
2, love is meaningless. Yes. Love is meaningless. I mean, there was a famous quote by Muhammad Ali, and his quote was, "Love is meaningless." For instance, let's all look at the case of the managing director of Access Bank, providing a lot for the woman, and at the end of it all, the woman sued the man. Okay, so the reason why we are saying love is meaningless is that the man actually provided everything for the lady, but because there was terms and conditions, and the woman and the man could not actually provide or made little mistakes in these terms and conditions. Yes, so now the woman feels like the man has breached contract. So she overlooked the fact that the man has done a lot for the woman, and then she actually sued the man. Okay. Now, from this, we also believe that love is based on terms and conditions these days. Okay. And from the last debate that we had, one of our ladies mentioned that she was like, if my husband is struck by stroke, what matters to me is his bank account or credit card, which shows that no.
Just listen.
Go on.
Which clearly tells that love is based on terms and conditions these days. So sorry, and do not sacrifice. Okay. So therefore, I would like to call on my supporting partner to come and give the other points or contributions.
Thank you, Jato, for making your points. They can't hear me.
Okay, in order. Okay.
Thank you, Jato, for making your point. Very well. So far, so good. Our second set of speakers will be Bella and Kodak. Bella, you're up. You have 5 minutes to make your submission.
Okay, so to start with my point, I don't agree with what my co-debater said by saying love is meaningless. If love is meaningless, why are we here? And we all know that the Bible even says God is love. So we can't live without love. So please, love is not meaningless.
I responded to us all.
Okay, allow me to talk, please. Yeah, so to add to what Grace said earlier on, I would say love is sacrifice because people do fall in love and end up relocating to different countries. Example, getting married to a Benin man. You have to leave all your businesses, your family, everything behind just to travel and be with the man and start a new life.
There are men in Ghana.
Yes, even though you don't even know their food, their tribes, whatever they do there, but because of love, you have to sacrifice and relocate. Yes, so secondly, loving a partner your family do not even approve of. Yes, it can bring disrespect and division in a family. Example, getting married, maybe your father told you not to marry a man who is already having kids. Or many men get married to second wife and third wives and your parents are not approved of you doing that. It will end up like bringing confusion in the family and you don't have any choice than to choose your partner over your family, which is not good. So it's also a sacrifice. My third point. People end up getting married to people from different religions. Let's say a Christian getting married to a Muslim. You end up being a Muslim because your husband is a Muslim. It's also a sacrifice. My last point. We also sacrifice our good morals and we end up adopting bad behaviors from our partners. One, learning how to smoke, learning how, like doing tattoos, drugs, and all of that, just to make your partner happy. Because most guys like girls with tattoos, and maybe you don't have it. But because you want to make your partner happy, you end up having tattoos, piercing, taking alcohol, go through a lot of pain because of love, and it's also sacrifice. Yes, so love is sacrifice, and love is never meaningless. Thank you.
Thank you. Clap, girls, supporting.
Thank you, Bella, for your submission. We will now call on Kodak the second supporting speaker for the gentleman to take the floor.
You also wrote from what we said.
Okay. Madam Chair, to add to, love is pain. So if we would all recall, there was a killing at the very beginning of this year in a municipal town called Ashaman. So a military man was lynched to death on his way to visit his loved one, which was later said to be another man's girlfriend in the Ashaman town. So it was said that the whole killing was allegedly done by the other man out of pain. So he developed rage because he sacrificed his time and even to be out there that late because it was dawn. It wasn't just a usual day. I'm talking about love being pain. Listen. So the other man who allegedly carried out...
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll get there, bro. I'll get there. So...
It's our time. What are we doing?
Don't worry.
Bro,
Please give him the floor.
Please, you guys shouldn't be interrupted. Okay, we give you all the time. Okay, so this other man who allegedly carried out the killing inflicted pain onto the military man's family, as well as the lady in question. Good. So to speak of sacrificing, and the army officer sacrificing his time, putting his life on the line, not on the field, but then for a lady, and then to meet an untimely death like this, isn't a strong hold or a strong point for you to sacrifice every part of you or every bit of you when you are in love or while loving. Good. So I stand on this point to disagree with the motion that love always means sacrificing something for your partner. And oh, Madam Chair, my opponent made mention of a biblical story involving Abraham and his only son, Isaac.
Yes.
So he was called upon to bring up a sacrifice. He first went with a sheep. God didn't accept that. Went in for Isaac, and then later on found out it was a test. But Sarah was in pain. Abraham himself was in pain as well, but then because it was a sacrifice God asked for, he was being obedient for the love of God. Do you understand?
Yes. Please.
There was...
Kodak,
Yes, Big Mama.
your time is up.
Okay, Big Mama.
You will have time for your concluding arguments.
Okay, Big Mama.
Please take your seat.
There was...
He was sacrificing to show